Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lion Ridge here in Cities Skylines. I'm Dennrick, and we are going to have some fun today, trying to deal with a little bit of traffic while continuing to grow the city. Our goal is to get to about 18,000 over the next 2 episodes, so we will see how we do, how far we get with that today. Now, as you can see here, we have some major traffic issues. So what we are going to do is build a new way on and off the highway and then start relocating some of our industrial area over to here. And the reason that I want to do this is we did say in the first episode that this was kind of a temporary area and eventually we would reclaim it. I want to do that sooner rather than later because we're going to build another ramp somewhere in this area right here for the highway, which will give a little bit of another way. Well, it'll give a second way to access this industrial complex area. Now, I did roll this back a little bit and just make a couple minor changes, moving a couple of storage units to basically take all of this space and all of this space for a new moved industrial area. And then I've taken the space that was going to be the park, changed the road layout just a little bit, and we're going to expand some residential through here and then kind of see how we go from there. But I'll also be able to take some space right here and continue to grow out industrial as we need it. But first, we're going to work over here and just expand a few areas over here and finish the zoning this area so it can continue to grow in. We're going to put both of these areas as regular residential, as well as this right here. And then I think we're going to come in and make a little bit of residential right here. And right here. No, actually right here we're going to make some commercial. We do have a little bit of commercial demand. So we will go ahead and fill that in and make this corner a commercial area. And I also want to make this area residential, and I'm gonna save that right that one spot right there, or that one line right there, because we're gonna come in with some trees or something and decorate that a little bit in a later episode, and then we'll save some space over here for commercial, but we will take about half of it for a little bit of residential as well. And same thing right here. Just sprinkle in, give them a little bit more of a chance to grow in this area. A little bit more there too. And we'll let that area grow out as the episode continues. While we look at a couple of these houses growing in already, I want to remind you, make sure you hit that like button. That thumbs up button helps us out a bunch, and I greatly appreciate it. And then drop a comment below. Tell me what your favorite part of the build is so far. Or if you're not into leaving long comments, just drop your favorite dessert emoji in the comment section. Oh, there's little billboards here. That's cool. All right, anyway, so let's continue here. We are going to need to do some things with water pipes. I'm going to do that real quick and just fix this. Because I changed this road layout a little bit, it needs fixed up a little bit. Yeah, that one's not too pretty, but that will do. And then also, let me just double check this area. Yeah, we're going to make a few road changes here as well. Let me extend this one over. And we're going to make a few road changes here as well. So let's do those real quick. Creating a little bit of area. Actually, what I want to do, I know the geothermal power plant is pretty long. I want to get an idea of just how long it is. So it's about 640 units. Yeah, 640 units. I want to figure out where we want to put that here first. And I think that should be kind of over in this area. Let's just kind of see. So it would fit right within there. Actually, I think that is perfect. So what I'm going to do is just move that right now. And then we will kind of lay out our roads based on that just a little bit. We could, yeah, no, I definitely think I want it to be right like that. And then we can actually just continue this road straight across there. And then I want to bring our other power plants, and I am going to pause this for a second while I do that. Let me see. Where are our power plants? Right here. I want to bring these over here as well, but they're going to be on a road here. So let's do this. Let's come in with a road right here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I want to allow this section to hopefully grow in real quick. And it may not. Because of... oh, there it goes. And then that should bridge the power gap there because we are making some changes to our power grid. So let's continue moving these over here. Oh, let me build that the road first. I want to come in right by this, please. Let's get angle back on, and there we go. And then I think what I want to do, I don't think I can. I think we have 3 of these right now. Ooh, we probably can actually fit that perfectly in there. Boom, boom. Almost. Almost. That's all right. I will pull one of those and kind of put that right there. And then I think that moves all of our power. Yeah, that was all of our power that has moved over there. So that is perfect. We do have a connection here. Now, the one thing I am a little concerned about is this power line right here. So I'm going to dezone these buildings and actually delete them. And I'm just going to run this power line straight over to here for right now. Just while we're doing this, so we don't lose power connection over here. And then we're going to completely dezone this area and let that go away. We can slow down the build for right now. And we'll deal with garbage here in a little bit. But let's continue just building out our road network. And I am going to... well, those buildings look okay, so I don't think I have to worry about that. I'm going to put another road in right there, and then we are going to figure out where we want our roads to be laid out in this section. I want to get a little bit of a bigger build here a little bit, or some bigger space, rather. I don't like the way that zoning is going. Let me draw that back in. Maybe we try and get that zone. Yeah, no. Not gonna work quite the way I want it to. So we will do... yep, no, that still looks terrible too. Let's see if we can come in here with a fence. I don't want zoning off this road at all right here. So I'm going to just throw that industry fence, the ore industry fence real quick, just to try and get this zoning to do what I want it to do. still not quite what I want it to do. There we go. That's much better. Much, much, much better. And that's better too. I don't like what that's gonna do. All right, so let's separate this like this. Is this just not flat? This is very wonky. That's all right. Wonkiness adds character, right? And that will do what I want it to do. And that does what I want it to do. So there we go. And then the same thing here. We're just going to bring this road down just like so. And then we need some connectability. Well, actually, no, we won't, because these are going to be two different areas. I just don't know if I want to do... maybe we'll do that. And we'll just kind of... Nope, not that curvy. Oops. Not like so. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's bring that road in. That will work. We'll just extend this a little bit in a couple of areas. Just to steal a couple more blocks of zoning there. All right, I think that works out well. Let's make sure everything is nice and watered up. And we're just going to put in some industrial zoning right here. Now, the one thing I did not do... Actually, change this a little bit. I think we're going to dezone this. I did not bring any of our sewage over. So we're going to have to do that. Let me just zone this up here. Get a little bit of industrial zoning and, well, actually a lot of industrial zoning, but we're going to take some space over here and we'll kind of build a whole garbage complex here eventually. But we need to get our water treatment. I guess this is a good time to look at our water treatment here. And I still think, I think we did this in the last, I think I looked at this in the last episode. The eco is 60,000 drain capacity. And the inland one, just the regular inland one, is 120. So it looks like we're coming up on needing more of these. So we're going to go ahead and build in 3 of these. Well, actually, no. I'm going to add one. Hang on. I'm going to add one and move these 2 over. Don't like that I can't quite do what I want to do here. Let's see if we can adjust that just a little bit. Yeah, that'll be all right, because I think we could fit one more of them in there eventually. So we will, I think, be just fine here. Doing this exactly like so. And that'll move that over there. Let me figure out what we're going to do here with water. I don't know. What are we at budget-wise? I may just want to increase that for right now. let's see, water. Well, that's gonna affect it. That's all right. We'll increase this to 120% for right now. And then let that play. Make sure that all of our sewage is good and taken care of. And then let's dezone some more of this industrial area. Basically, all of it at this point is going to be dezoned. My only concern is I'm not ready to do anything with this yet. So we're just going to add a power line and just kind of make sure that things stay connected for right now as we adjust this. This should end up leading to a little bit of relief here. But in the meantime, what we're going to do, hopefully this allows our garbage trucks to get through. There's so many garbage trucks. I think we're going to need to look at that too and kind of change our strategy here a little bit. So we will take a look at that later on in the episode or even in the next episode. But what I want to do now is start looking at where we're going to build this highway interchange and what that interchange is going to look like. So I do know that I want this to be a 4-lane bridge, and it is going to be a bridge. So it's going to be a little bit high up. Again, I can't do anything with, although I think we're almost, hang on, let me double check this. I think we are almost to being able to adjust the train tracks. Yeah, that's at 11,000. So let's actually expand this residential area a little bit. Although we don't have a huge residential demand, we're going to put a few squares over here. See if we can get a little bit built up. I also want to make we'll have to do some kind of a small park over here as well. We're still going to use this bigger space over here as a park. Let's see if we can get there. We have a little bit of commercial demand too. We're going to come over here with that and just plop some commercial down in this square, taking that out. Maybe taking a couple squares out right there too. See, I really just want to, I want just a little bit more space here. I just don't quite know, and maybe we just kind of bring this train track down a little bit more and contend with it over here. I'm not sure. Or maybe we just turn this road a little bit sooner and create space by redoing the highway. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. How is this coming? It does look like it's clearing up a little bit. Clearing up a little bit. But we still have some serious issues. Okay. So we've really got to fix that. Really got to fix that. All right, so let's come over here and we'll figure out what we want to do here momentarily. But I really don't like this huge curve here. But I don't know if I can make that any cleaner. I mean, I know I can tighten it up. No, I think we're going to do what I was originally going to do. We're going to just bring this down just a little bit further. Let me turn the simulation down speed-wise a little bit too. And let's start building this here. I think we'll just go pretty high here. Also want everything on. That looks pretty straight. And then I want to get one more over. And I should have done that. So that's going to be 1320. And then here we're going to go down 1 over a... We're going to go down 2 over... What is that? 22 units? So down 2. That would be 10, 20, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, I think that will do. I think that'll do. The only problem is, let me see how I want to do this. Don't know if I like that. Well, that'll be all right. That'll be all right. This is pretty far away, but I think this is just the ideal spot here. So we'll connect that up in a minute. What I want to do now is come to our highway ramps, and we are going to basically create some ramps here. Oop. That is a really tall ramp. But that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Just see if we can get this to connect up. Looks good. Do the same thing over here. This is going to be ooh, this is going to get kind of close. So I think we're going to take all of the, well, yeah, all of these off for a second. It's the angle one that's going to cause me these issues here. All right. And let's bring all these back. Perfect. All right. And then this is going to be like this. That all goes down. This one goes there and there. Not the prettiest exit ramp ever made, but I think that'll do for now. And then let me just connect up these roads, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are getting some usage on this already. It is a really long way, but we are seeing it utilized a little bit, which is what I wanted. So in the meanwhile, this is still an absolute nightmare. So let's come in here. I really don't like this turn. What we'll do is when I eventually get this, and I did buy this square, when we get this square right here, we're going to clean that road up a little bit and just make some changes. But I think for right now, we kind of, well, maybe not. Maybe I can fix this a little bit. Let me try and clean this up just a little bit. Come out a little more like so. And just kind of straighten this whole road up a little bit. It's a little better. There we go. There we go. And we'll just bring in a straight piece right here too for right now. Just because I don't like the way that it looks without it. I don't think we need a light here. I know that looks really, really horrible, but that'll do for now. That'll do for now. Getting some usage on it, so I like seeing that. And then what we're going to do now is continue to build out the city. So we have some huge demand for residential, so we're going to fill that in a little bit. And we're going to get some commercial in here too. All right, I think we have enough zoning here done for a while to build in. So what I want to do now is just kind of concentrate on how we're going to handle garbage. And I'm really not sure how I want to do it in this build yet. I know once we get to 22,000, we can use the waste processing complexes, but I think incineration plants and a combination of incineration and recycle is going to be the way to go, and just get rid of landfills pretty much entirely. So let's work on building that out a little bit over in this area here. And there we go. We just hit 11,000. So that does give us access to some cool new stuff. We do get some unique buildings, train, monorail, cable cars, small business enthusiast policy, big business benefactor, industrial space planning, high-tech housing, and high-rise ban. Then we also get cable car cables, monorail tracks, some new road stuff, some new buildings, train stations, all of our good stuff with train and monorail, a hydropower plant, which we won't be using. So a high capacity university as well, and a basketball arena. So some really nice things, in a yoga garden. Well, maybe we'll use that in the next residential area build. We'll put a nice little yoga garden in there. So definitely some cool things that we unlocked here. So now I think it's important for us to just kind of handle how we want to deal with garbage. Now, the other thing is, I think there needs to be a way to get from this new area, because there's probably going to be another decent sized neighborhood right here. So to get from this area to here without having to go all the way down here. So I think maybe we build that in right now as well. And again, that's going to be connecting this higher capacity road to this one. So I don't think it's going to be as easy as just saying, hey, let's take this up pretty tall here and, you know, build this. But maybe it is. Actually, that... I don't quite like that. I wonder if I can go, you know, I could probably go a little bit lower on these bridges. That almost works though. that does almost work though. So let's change this height a little bit and just, oops, we dropped a highway connection. Did not mean to do that. Where's our normal highway? Right here. There we go. Just connect that back up. See, this is why I like to pause doing some of this stuff. All right, so let's just see what we can do here. I think that should be enough height. Maybe this will do here. Yeah, I think that will do. That'll give us another bridge here just to bring local traffic, to have some interconnectivity here between these two areas. And I think that's pretty important to have. And we'll see how much this gets used here as the sim progresses a little bit. But while we allow that to happen, let's just kind of figure out what would be a good flow for our garbage area. I want to see... these are kind of small. So I am tempted to... Let me move one of these. See, yeah, we could fit a substantial amount. Let's just put one of these here for real quick. Oh, not quite big enough. Not quite enough space here. Come on. All right, so let's see if this will all fit the way I want it to. All right, so right now we have 2 incinerators. Have some recycling. I can't get 2 of those in. But I don't think we need to. Let's bring this over here. Yeah, that's not gonna quite work the way I want it to. Let me take some of this off here real quick, keeping angle. Okay, this may do what I want it to do. No, nope, nope, nope. These need to go here. Let's bring one more of the recycling centers over here. Nope, that won't work either. I need I need a little more space. All on. Let's take that space from here. And, well, I do want these roads to come like this and come in here like that. But I think I want this to be like so. Trying to create something a little bit unique here. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Don't like that it's not letting me move these buildings where I want them. And then I'm gonna leave one of these over there for right now. Actually, I won't. We'll just take this over here as well. And then I think I want to make this one way. So people would come in, come down, come around, and then go out whichever way they please. Maybe make this one way too. And try and direct that traffic exactly where we want it to go. Although I feel like this should be the other way. Well, either way, this road's going to get some use. I could cut... Yeah, I don't think that would actually benefit us by having that one way. I'll revisit that because I may want to make that a one-way road, but I want to see how that works. And then where are we at? Yeah, so we have enough processing, and really we just need this landfill to close up shop. And maybe give there's some water pipes here. And I think that will do. Eventually here we're going to get rid of all of that whole area, and we're going to redo it here. Let me claim this all as an industrial. Let me get an industry area right here. Oops. So I'm just going to paint in some districts real quick, and then we will be right back. All right, there we go. So we will need some names for these. I think this is not going to be Ivy Heights. This is going to be Lion Ridge Industrial Complex. So a nice long name, but that's what it is. And we have now taken all of this area back. Oh, there's one little building. One teeny tiny little ice cube factory. I guess we didn't dezone that, so that will come out as well. We have this emptying, which is exactly what I want it to do. And we're just going to need to get a little bit more zoning in because we have a need for it. All right, I am liking it. I am liking that a lot. Let's come in here and just get a little bit of commercial sprinkled in here too. Huge need for commercial. And this is getting better, but it's still not great. So we're gonna have to rethink some stuff here, and maybe getting rid of this. I think the problem is coming from just the amount of stoplights here. I'm just not sure how I want to fix that yet. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Well, that does seem to have it moving a little bit more. I'm just going to watch the simulation for a little bit here. Okay, so that change actually looks to have solved quite a bit of traffic issues here. We still have some high traffic areas in some other intersections that we're going to need to work on because we're hovering around 80%, and that's just not good. But with the combination of everything that we've done today, this is not getting backed up anymore. So what we are going to do is leave that with this episode. So everything that we've accomplished so far today, we've built the population to 12,385, almost 12,400 from about, I think we were at 9,800 when we started the episode, or 9,500 when we started the episode. We've completely moved our industrial area all over into here. We've added a new intersection off the highway. We've added a bridge from Pine Valley over into the normal area. And I'm tempted to actually add another bridge in the future, but I don't know if we will. We may add a bridge coming from over here, crossing over to here, and hitting this area over here. And then we've since we've moved that, we have this landfill site that's almost empty, and then we're going to basically tear this all down and get rid of this crossing on this railroad track. In the next episode, we are going to start looking at a small oil drilling industry. Oh, we have some fire going on here. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Fire's there. No reason to be alarmed. And then we're going to continue to look at ways to improve traffic in some of the high traffic areas right here like this. And some of that's going to be through mass transit, which we do not currently have any public transportation in the city. So that is definitely something that we want to add very soon. Until next time, though, I am Dennrick. Have a good one. I'm out.